Hi YouTube, it's your girl Miss Panda and I'm here to do another reaction video. But before I get started on today's video, I want y'all to hit that like button for your girl because it helps to spread my videos in the YouTube algorithm. And please share my videos and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever this channel drops any new content. So today, I want to talk about Philip's birthday blog. In the beginning of the video, you see little Amaya in her little costume looking happy as can be. Then Miss Hannah, or Mama Hannah as I call her, was putting together some delicious looking jello shots. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I love me a good jello shot. She put them in a cute, it looks like an injector, or maybe like it looks like a turkey baster almost. I guess so you can just easily squirt it right in your mouth. But in the next scene, this was my favorite scene because you seen Aiden in bed bonding with his dad. I mean, Philip was really engaging with him, and that's a good thing because Aiden needs that. All of the kids need that one-on-one time so that they can feel special, but Aiden especially needs it because I think he's having a hard time now that Duty Bug is here. Because before, I mean, he's used to having, his sister Amaya, Kaylin, and Ava, but he was the only boy. So basically, and his dad was like in jail, but he was like his mom's, like the apple of his mom's eye, because that was the only boy that she had. But now that she has Duty Bug by Chris, it seemed like she puts all of her little focus on Duty, and she doesn't treat Aiden like he's special anymore. If you notice, she treats him, she's kind of dismissive with him now. She doesn't talk to him as much. She's not as, playful and as friendly with him anymore. A lot of times, she's always shooing him away and kind of sending him into his room, into his bedroom jail, as I call it. Um, but Aiden especially needs that time. So I'm glad that he was able to go to his dad's house and, get to bond with his father because he needs that. He needs that male role model and that he needs that. So after that, Mama Hannah was in the kitchen chefing it up, honey. She was in there throwing it down. She made some nice crispy bacon. Crispy, not burnt like Jasmine bacon, child. And yes, that was shade. Jasmine burned the hell out some damn bacon. She can't cook at all. She made some nice fluffy pancakes that were small, just how the kids like it to go along with those bacons. But they were golden brown and had the nice crispy edges. And she made some nice scrambled eggs to make a nice complete meal. I like the fact that she took her time and put love into the food, something that Jasmine never seems to do. Her food always looks like thrown together pig slop to me. It just looks disgusting, even ill. Y'all remember when she gave them kids the nasty, bitter looking kiwi and the watery looking eggs and the burnt bacon and no starch, no oatmeal, no nothing. She ain't put no type of love in that food. Them kids was pissed and they still looked like they was hungry too. But Mama Hannah, she understood the assignment, honey. And she also understood the importance of feeding the kids a nice size portion meal that was balanced for them to stay happy and full. Looking at the beautiful place of food and the kids were eating and they looked very happy. They looked happy the whole entire time that they were there. Then in the next scene, the party guests begin to arrive to the house. The children and Philip looked very happy to greet their guests that arrived. They happily greeted them like I've never seen them this happy around Jasmine. Um, but they looked very, very happy. They ran outside on the balcony to show off of their colors. It was like a colored theme party. It was Philip, Mama Hannah, and the Davis Four. Their colors were red. Everybody in that particular group had on like red shirts and red bottoms. Um, they were dressed in red from head to toe, and one by one, each guest came out and they were grouped off by their colors. The colors were in this order: red, green, blue, orange, purple, and black. And they each came out and kind of took a picture. And it was just like it was really, really cute. I really liked it. I thought it was just really that's the new theme that's going on now. Um, I just can't get over how much the Davis kids look like Philip's side of the family. Like they look like, especially like Ava and Aiden, they look a lot like his sisters. And Aiden and Kaylin look exactly like them, in my opinion. Um, Drop down in the comment section and tell me what you think. Ava, to me, and Amaya favor Jasmine a little bit more to me. They really had a nice spread of food too. The food looked delicious, and they had a lot of food there. I know the kids was happy because they got lots of love and attention, and plus they can eat as much food as they wanted to. So I know they was happy about that because at home they ask for more food. They tell Jasmine to tell them you ate already and send they ass to their damn room and tell her to get the fuck up out of their face. She ain't giving you no more food because she want to sit there and keep the food for her and Chris. The party looked like it was a lot of fun. The adults was drinking and having a good time. They really showed Philip a lot of love on his birthday. Jasmine would have never thrown him a nice get together like that. I don't ever remember seeing Philip's family come over there to Jasmine's house when him and Jasmine were a couple. To be all the way honest, you never really see any of Chris's friends or family come around either. I don't know, but I'm starting to think Jasmine is a xenophobe. She seems like she's scared of being around people, or she doesn't like people that much. To be honest, the only friend I've ever, with my own eyes, seen her go out with in real life and not on YouTube or Zoom was Tiara and TV. I mean, I think they know each other in real life, like before YouTube, but I haven't seen her go and hang out with Tiara in a long time. Well, actually, she hasn't hung out with her since Fatso came into the picture. He came in and ruined every relationship that she has had with anybody. But anyway, let's get back into Philip's party. They were having fun singing karaoke. The kids were enjoying being around other kids instead of being locked away in their room like prisoners. Philip and Mama Hannah have a beautiful home and it's big and spacious. I like the fact that they play drinking games, and Mama Hannah is so lit. She really knows how to turn up and have a good time. She doesn't seem boring and like a social recluse like Jasmine. She seems fun to be around. I liked how Philip treated all the kids special. I thought it was so cute when Ava was all up underneath her daddy. Philip got a nugget head, if you ask me, though. I'm sorry. You know I do, Philip. You know I wasn't gonna let you get away with that one. You do got a nugget head. But he got a lot of nice gifts. Mama Hannah's mom bought him some clothes. He also received a tripod for his phone to do his YouTube vlogs. He also received clippers to shave his bald head. And Mama Hannah got him a heartfelt card that I thought was really beautiful, expressing her love and how she felt about him. She also got him some more clippers. Um, to be bald, they sure got him a lot of stuff for his hair. Child. Okay, so next let's get into Keisha Kaylee. Keisha Kaylee's birthday vlog. She started off her vlog getting beautified for her birthday. She was at the salon getting her hair done, and she ended up getting a long red wig put on. Me personally, the wig was a nice color, but the style didn't really fit her face to me. But if she like it, I love it. Is it just me, or is Keisha funny looking? That wig make her look a lot like E.T. And she got the nerve to think that she was the cutest thing walking. She had the audacity to tell the store clerk that he'll never find another pretty girl like her. Child, please, if you don't set your ass down somewhere, girl, you only pretty to yourself in your own mind. And why was her cards declining at this little bodega? It wasn't even that much money, but her cards, she put in two credit cards and they both declined. She act like she be having so much money. And she ended up leaving without getting her lottery tickets. She said that she was going to get the money from her boyfriend, Jeremy. Child, please. But he was nowhere to be found as usual. So she went to Saks Fifth Avenue and she looked at some cute Fendi boots. They were really, really cute. I like those, but they didn't have her size. So she ended up getting some leggings and some earrings. And she looked at some other boots and some other shoes too, but she didn't get that. She just ended up leaving with the leggings and the earrings. And she said that Jeremy is going to give her back her money that she spent, which it really couldn't have been that much because her card was declining. So I don't really think that she really had that much money. To be honest, I don't think she have as much money as she want people to think that she has. Um, I don't understand how he's going to give her back the money that she spent when she takes care of him. Now, allegedly, Jeremy took her to a Bobby Valentino concert for her birthday. But I wouldn't be surprised if she bought those tickets herself, if you know what I mean. Um, the next YouTuber that I want to speak about is the Jacksons of Atlanta. I noticed that he said that he was tired in the opening scene, but I'm trying to figure out what was he tired of? Like tired of what? I mean, he looked like he had been sitting on the couch all day to me. I mean, they act more like sisters than husband and wife, him and his wife. They don't really act like a married couple to me. They act more like sisters, just like I said. The wife Mahogany, to me, she kind of favors Tamar Braxton a little bit to me. Drop down in the comment section and tell me if you agree with that or not. So anyway, Mahogany was in the kitchen making the twins some quesadillas. And while she was cooking, she was snacking on some Belvita cookies. And he had the audacity to tell her that she don't need to be eating those cookies. He got a lot of motherfucking nerve with his fluffy ass to be telling somebody that they don't have the right to be eating no cookies. He ain't got the right to tell nobody what they should and shouldn't be eating the way he be looking. He could stand you to lose a few pounds his damn self. And yuck, he was touching all over the kids' food with his nasty hands. I didn't see him go over to the sink and wash his hands or nothing. He ain't rinse his hands, wash his hands or nothing. And sis a little bossy too. He talks with his hands a lot too. So basically, they went on a tangent about how the employee from Instacart bought them the wrong item without texting them to notify them that the store didn't have the item. Sis read the Instacart worker for Phil like the diva that he is, and he was proud of himself for doing so. Then you got Mahogany stuffing her mouth with cookies while she was digging in the pot still cooking. I didn't see her wash her hands not one time neither. If you ask me, they both nasty. He kept touching on the kids' food with his nasty, unwashed hands. You could tell that she was getting irritated by him because she had to ask him to stop putting his dirty hands on the kids' food. It seemed like she don't like him that much because she only cooked enough food for the kids and told him to eat leftover pizza. But I could see why she don't like him because he's irritating. He seems very, very fussy. And he seemed like he complained about every damn thing. And you could tell he gets on her damn nerves. He had the nerve to pull a cake out of the refrigerator and just after he just got on her about snacking on cookies. He got some motherfucking nerve. Then he quiet as his cap. Don't neither one of them need no damn cake. Then he didn't get a plate. He just stuck his fork in the cake and just dug in. And he was double dipping, which is nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. He put that damn nasty ass fork in his mouth and then stuck it back in the cake and just was scarfing that cake down. No plate, no nothing. Savage. Can y'all honestly see him on top of y'all humping away? Just thinking about it makes me want to dry heave. Like the way he's shaped and the way his stomach look and just ill. He just bad built. He got a nasty dad body. Like ill. But anyway, another thing that I wanted to talk about was the second part of Philip's birthday party, the conclusion part, like the next day. I want to talk about what he did with the kids. So basically, that particular vlog started off with all of the kids kind of just chilling, hanging out on the couch, all snuggled up in their blankets, looking warm and cozy and content while they watch cartoons on TV. Phillip and Mama Hannah were just kind of tidying up the mess that was made from the, party from the previous day. But honey, it was well worth it because Phillip really, really enjoyed himself. And I liked the adult games that they had played. It looked like they really, really had a good time. And I like the fact that they incorporated the kids into the festivities. I also appreciated the fact that although they were enjoying alcohol and adult games, they still kept it respectful. They didn't get too out of hand and over the top. You know how some people can't hold their liquor and they start cussing and falling all over the place and just acting a fool. These adults, even though they were drinking, they still managed to, carry themselves, with respect around the children. Why Jasmine don't ever do stuff like that? Like invite her and her and big booty friends over to their house and have little get-togethers. I don't think I've ever seen Jasmine throw a party, a kickback, or nothing at her house ever since I've been watching her. It's always just her and Fatso waiting on the melatonin cocktail that they gave the kids to kick in so the kids can fall asleep into a drug-induced sleep so that they can peacefully drink liquor and eat steaks in peace while the kids eat spaghetti for dinner again. Do y'all notice that you never see Jasmine or Chris eating that spaghetti that they be giving the kids? Mm-hmm. Quiet as it's kept, I never see Chris eating anything that Jasmine prepares. That's because, for one, he knows that Jasmine food look and tastes like pig slop. And for two, I think he doesn't trust her ass. If she can drug her kids with melatonin by putting it in their food and drinks, what do you think she'll do to his big ass? He ain't stupid. But anyway, I got off track. Let's get back into Phillip and Mama Hannah's video. So I like the fact that Mama Hannah gets up every morning while the kids are at their house and prepares them a nice, full, healthy breakfast, enough to keep them full, happy, and content. She prepares them eggs, bacon, and pancakes. And I love how Hannah speaks. I think that her speaking voice is just so cute. She has a very nice speaking voice. I like how when she asked Ava if she enjoyed the party the night before, and she said yeah. But I also like the fact that Ava enjoyed herself and the fact that she was just concerned about the way that Ava felt. That made me feel like she really, really cares about them. It made me feel that not only does she care about Phillip, but she cares about his kids. And a lot of stepmothers are not like that. They be into the man, but they don't be wanting nothing to really do about the kids. They tolerate them, but they don't be wanting shit to do with them. The kids look so happy and calm, just chilling on the couch with the other kids. And Hannah and Phillip wore them kids out the night before, honey. That's why them kids were so tired. And that's how you tire kids out, by just letting them run around and just tire themselves out and have fun instead of just having them locked away in their room like prisoners. You see that, Jasmine? You have to do activities to naturally tire children out. You should do that instead of drugging them with melatonin cocktails. Those kids be bored as hell at your house. They be hungry as hell and bored. But getting back into Phillip, I like the little bar setup that they had at their house. I thought it was really, really cool. I wonder where he got that bar set up from. Um, I think it was nice, and it wasn't too big either. It was just a nice size, just right for the type of space that they had. Um, I also like that even though that Phillip was tired, he still managed to help Mama Hannah clean up the mess from the party. He took the trash out too. Do you hear that, Chris? The man of the house should take out the trash. Yeah, that's what real men do. And Phillip took his nephew and his son Aiden to get haircuts. Maybe you can take Duty Bug to get his haircut instead of having him walk around with patches in his hair. I think it's shameful that they allow that baby, that sweet, sweet, innocent baby, to walk around with his hair looking all bald and patchy like that. I think it's fucked up. That's really, really fucked up. Truth be told, Big Booty and Jasmine both need their asses kicked. Yes, I said it. They need their asses kicked. Now, it looked like somebody attempted to do Amaya's hair, even though it looked kind of messed up, because y'all know how kids are with their hair, especially little girls. But I like that that Phillip still told her that he likes her natural hair. Girls need to hear stuff like that from their fathers. It encourages them to feel good about themselves. Um, Now y'all know Jasmine don't ever make those children feel good about themselves while they're around her. Hell, I don't even think that she feels good about herself. You can tell that the Davis kids really like Hannah because Ava and Aiden was laying all over her. I like how she she formed a bond with the children because we all know that they don't receive that type of love and attention in Jasmine's house. You should have saw how happy the kids were after they finished eating breakfast. They were laughing and singing because they were happy and their bellies were nice and full. Plus, I low key think that they were happy that they didn't have to eat Jasmine's bland, nasty spaghetti. Ugh. And the kids look clean too. He took the kids to the park, I guess to spend some time with them before taking them back to the hellhole Jasmine calls home. They went for a nice walk in the park as a family. It was nice to see the kids out and about, getting some fresh air and some vitamin D from the sun. Then he got them some nice, refreshing ice cream. He even let each of them pick out their own ice cream. Jasmine would never, honey. Spend her money? Yeah, the YouTubers will probably have to pay, her little supporters will have to pay for their ice cream. For one, she too damn lazy to take them to the park, and she can't be bothered because her day consists of complaining about sitting around doing nothing but worried about what's going on YouTube, okay, or what's going on with Chris. I would have said that she was worried about Duty Bug, but she doesn't seem to like poor little Duty that much anymore because he's growing up and getting too big. Shame on you, Jasmine. But the kids seem to enjoy being around their dad and Mama Hannah. Jasmine, she thinks she's slick. She know damn well she sent those kids over there with their hair looking like that. And Mama Hannah had to end up taking their hair down and washing it. And she did the best that she could with styling their hair. I mean, it wasn't the best hairstyle, but at least she made an effort to do something to their hair. That's Jasmine don't give a fuck. She wouldn't have done shit to them kids here. You see how she be sending them to school. She don't give a fuck. She don't have an ounce of shame neither. Old lazy fat pig nose ass bitch. And I think I figured out what her issue is with Amaya. Amaya seemed to be her daddy's favorite child out of the Davis four. Don't get me wrong, he shows all of them love and treats them all well, but Amaya is always up underneath her daddy, more so than the rest of them. And I noticed too that when Phillip was locked up, he had an epiphany while he was in jail. And he decided that when he got out of jail, that he wasn't going to be in a relationship with Jasmine anymore. He just wanted to do the co-parenting thing. That's when I noticed that she began treating those kids really, 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 really fucked up. I mean, she always treated them kind of bad, but at least she would like try to take them to McDonald's, and she had them in gymnastics, and she had them in little activities that she would have them in. After he decided that he broke things off with her, she started treating them more fucked up than usual. I like how Philip and Hannah take the kids out and expose them to different places, not just keep them, locked away and cooped up inside the house all day. I just hope that Philip continues down this path of spending time with his children and continue to pick them up and get them out of that house of horror that Jasmine calls a home. You can drop down in the comment section and tell me what you feel about today's broadcast. That will conclude today's episode of Miss Panda Talk Time. Thank you for listening and be blessed. And don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend, and hit the notification bell. I love you all. Thank you for listening and be blessed. The end.